Hey Capricorn, this is going to be a reading for April. It's the next 10 days and it's going to focus on love. So my ears clogged up right before I started to do your reading. I don't know what that means. They were kind of joking, saying if you have seasonal allergies, get some Flonase. Either way, if that's for you, or if that resonates for you, there might be a message significant in this reading for you today. Also, Cappy, thank you so much. You guys were my #1 views last week. After coming back, I had taken a break, and I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for all of your likes and subscribes. It means the world. I also want to try something out. I know that we all ask you guys to like and subscribe and leave a comment, but I want to try something and see if this works. If a few of you are willing, I would so appreciate it. Try liking and subscribing and leave me just a hi in the messages below, and I'll tell you why. The more you put your energy into a reader and connect, the more the messages are going to resonate for you. It's an intention. It's like if you set that intention and you like that reader, I promise you that things will start to show up in these readings. You'll get more answers that you really want. It happened to me before I started my own channel. I actually had asked for a sign from the universe. I opened up my phone the next morning, and the reader that I was watching at the time said the word out loud and said to me, or said, this is a confirmation for someone. I was actually blown away. I emailed her. It was really intense. So I'm going to try this out with you guys because I know that you guys are really passionate about readings and you're always there for the readers. So thank you again. I love you guys so much. Let's get into your reading. Okay, so we're going to start with the Romance Angels. And we'll get your recent past, your current energies, and then your near future. What's going on for Capricorn for the next 10 days in love? Okay, so we've got children for your recent past, unrequited love in the current energies, and retreat in the future position, your near future. Let's go ahead and get your cards, and after we pull your cards and look into this, then we'll clarify everything and get some cards from the Oracle as well. What's going on for Capricorn for the next 10 days? Just asking me to cut. I had already shuffled. Okay, so we've got the Five of Swords the Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, who are you walking away from? Who do you not want to argue with anymore? We've got the King of Cups in your recent past. This is I feel a male energy, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be a female with a lot of masculine energy. It's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Someone who's got a lot of passion and love, but maybe there was a lot of arguments, and because the Children card is up at the top, we'll get to that in a second. So in your current energy, we've got the Two of Cups in reverse and then the Eight of Cups, okay? You're walking away from something. And then in the near future, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so last week I saw that you guys were going through a big shift. So let's talk about what's going on this week. This looks like if there is a lot of arguing because of children, maybe you're in a custody situation or you were in the past and you just don't want to fight anymore. You're like, wait a minute, you know, we both love these children. This is probably very specific because not all of you are going to have kids. And we just want to do what's best for them. It says your love life is being affected by children. If it's not about children, this is about somebody feeling like they constantly have to fight for love, fight to get love, and maybe you're just exhausted by that. If you've put so much time and energy into a relationship and you give and you give and you give, and you feel like you're just constantly battling to get that in return, then this is kind of the universe saying, I think it's time for you to really take a step back. And then we go into the current energy and it's unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. If this was a long-term relationship or a marriage that is now coming to an end, it's because there just wasn't enough balance in the love. This is two people who just can't come together. You know, a breaking of a contract, possibly a divorce, and walking away. This is the Eight of Cups saying, you know what? I've done everything I can in this relationship. I can't take this anymore. If you're not going to give me the love in return that I deserve, or we can't come to some kind of agreement about where we stand and what matters to me and what I need out of this relationship, then I'm just going to move on. I'm not going to stay here feeling this way when all we're doing is arguing about it. I don't need to beat somebody up to love me. Nobody should have to fight for love in that way. If somebody can't give you what you deserve, now that whole new you that I talked about last week, I think this is the new you that's saying, I'm not going to take anything less than what I deserve. And that's what's giving you the strength to possibly step up and walk away from either a marriage or a long-term relationship, even if it may affect the children. Again, I know this is only going to be for some of you, because you know what's best for the children is for the parents to get along. And if you're fighting within the household and there's a lot going on, it's just going to create more angst for your kids, and you don't want that. So it looks like you're ready to walk away. This is, again, your current energy. And then it says retreat for the near future. It's time to disconnect from the world. Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so male or female, this feels like you need to take a step back in the future and really go over your finances. If this relationship drains you financially, there may be a bit of a pinch for a period of time. Maybe you feel like you need to save up to get back to a place where you feel stable again. If you're concerned about how much money you may have to put out once you leave this relationship, I'm going to get the clarifiers, but I don't think you have to worry about that. It just seems to be that this is what's on your mind in the near future, or what you're thinking about could be the possible future. Maybe you're thinking, if I leave this relationship, then it's going to cost me so much money, I'm not going to be able to take care of things. I don't think that's true at all. This is, for me, this feels like their way of just saying it may feel that way. It may be what's on your mind, but it's not actually going to happen that way. So let's get the cards to clarify this. Okay, so let's talk about the Five of Wands in reverse and the King of Cups. I feel like whoever this was that you're dealing with loved you the best way they knew how, and they have a lot of regrets. They realize that in order for you to be happy, that you're going to have to find somebody else. Not every partner is going to be quite that nice about it. And this person may not tell you that that's how they feel, but they definitely know that you deserve better, because they just aren't capable of giving you what it is that you need and deserve, quite frankly. I hate to say it like that. I feel kind of bad for the old chap, but, or girl. All right, let's see what we've got to clarify. We have the World in reverse, the Eight of Swords, and the Empress. So again, I feel like this was a cycle that kept repeating for you, maybe within the same relationship, and it just never seemed to end. The fighting never seemed to end. There never seemed to be a way out. And I think that's where, when we discussed last week, you coming into a new place, this is what you were in the past. It's like you couldn't see how you could possibly move beyond this relationship, maybe because you've been in it for so long, or again, it was a marriage or the kids or whatever it was. You just couldn't see. And it's like all of a sudden things just kind of opened up to you, and this is the Empress that I said you were coming into. It doesn't matter male or female. This is the energy that you are starting to embody just even a week ago. And now you feel like this is something you can actually do. You're starting to see it. It's like the signs are coming little by little. If you like tarot, obviously, if you're watching this, then you understand that Spirit will always give you exactly what you need to put you in the place that you're meant to be. So if you're seeing the signs, like you're seeing the numbers, things like that, that's just a sign that things are going to work out okay. It doesn't feel like it right now. Maybe you're a little nervous about the money that you might have to spend to move on. But this is saying this is the energy that you're embodying, or you started to embody just recently, and that's what's going to carry you forward. To trust, have faith that the universe always has your back, no matter what. Okay, let's get into the current energy, the unrequited love. Yeah, I definitely feel like you're walking away from this. It doesn't feel like it was a bad ending. Maybe it was. It seems like there was a lot of fighting, but there was also mutual love. So with the Two of Cups in reverse, it just feels like things may have died off. I know that sounds, we start to grow and go in different directions. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and then we have the Seven of Cups. So this is perfect, because what this is saying is the Knight of Cups is saying, I'm moving forward. I know what I want to go towards in love. This could be somebody coming towards you, but in the way that I read in this direction, if we're going from left to right, I feel like this is more your energy, not somebody necessarily coming towards you. So this is you saying, I know what love I have to offer, and I want to take that and move on with it and possibly find somebody new once I come to a place of stability. And then with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, let's see it in the upright. So in this case, it feels like, what do I want to say? I'm not getting a whole lot off of this card. This is, okay, yes I am. So in the Four of Pentacles, you're holding on to your money. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse, you feel like you're having to put out a lot of money, and maybe you're feeling like there's some things that are really unfair, especially in the conversations, maybe arguments over who's going to get what or how you're going to move forward. Again, this is the current energy, and what I said about the near future is that there may be a little bit of fear around how this is going to work out financially. And then the Seven of Cups in reverse tells me that you don't have to worry about it. This is upright all about delusion or illusion or having so many options. Now, with them in reverse, that's saying that you have clarity now. You know that if you take those steps to move forward, nothing's going to elude you anymore. It's like the blindfold that was in your recent past has come off, and now everything is clear. Again, I keep getting strongly that the universe wants you to understand that they have your back in this situation. No matter what happens, you're going to be okay. You're going to move forward a little bit slowly. Maybe it's not going to feel great in the beginning, but you're going to get there. Okay, and then in the near future, retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. This is, again, it says exactly what I think you need to do in the near future, because you're going to go through so much and there's going to be quite a few changes. You need to take a step back and sort of give yourself a minute to breathe. All right, let's get clarifiers for this. We have Judgment, the Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. Perfect. So we had the Eight of Cups upright in the current energy. In the future, we've got it in reverse. So that tells me you've already walked away from the situation. So Judgment tells me that you're going to have a lot of decisions to make in the near future about what it is you want to do moving forward. And now we have somebody coming towards you. Knight of Swords. This is somebody who wants to tell you things that they want to tell you the truth. They want to tell you how they feel. If this is the ex may come back and say, hey, listen, I understand the reasons that you had to make the choices that you made, and I just want you to know that I respect that. I respect you. And if there are children involved, that they're going to take responsibility for their part. If this is, again, it doesn't matter, because who knows? Today, men have equal custody of their children, or sometimes even have custody of the children. So that really doesn't matter. Again, it's just the energy of somebody wanting to say, I understand why you had to make the choices that you made. And then the Eight of Cups in reverse. I think this is you being satisfied with your decision. about walking away and knowing that you had to do what you had to do in order to restore your own sanity, is what they just said. So that new you I felt last week is coming even stronger into this energy and making decisions, I think, quicker than maybe you even thought you were capable, because that blindfold's coming off. Everything's becoming extremely clear to you now. You don't have to guess anymore. It's like, I'm going to make this decision. I'm going to make it for me. I know I'm going to be okay. I'm going to trust the universe because it's always got my back. And you'll start to see those signs. It's like when something happens, test it, because I promise you, if you throw something out there, especially right now, because manifestation is so quick and powerful right at this time, you're going to see how quickly things will come to you that you need. I promise you, it's been happening to me. I have Capricorn rising and moon, and things just keep snapping right into place. This is the time to make these changes and trust that everything will work out. If you can think it, you can be it, and you can have it. Okay, so let's go ahead and I felt like you needed some advice. We'll get the advice from the oracle cards, but right now I'm going to get you the outcome. Actually, I'm going to change decks and we'll get the outcome. What's the outcome for Capricorn? What's the outcome for Capricorn? Let's see, they want to go from the top. The Devil, the Tower in reverse, and the Three of Cups. So, this isn't going to be the easiest situation for you to walk away from, okay? But Spirit wants you to know, with the Devil, the Tower in reverse, once this is over, you're going to be relieved. I know right now this feels like maybe the end of the world, but you're going to get through it. With the Tower in reverse, it's not a shock. It's not a surprise. You know that it's a very difficult thing to get through, but the toxicity is just too much. And that's why the universe has come in to intervene and create this kind of tower moment that happened, but you're going to get through it. She's actually upright with this in reverse. So it's like you're throwing your hands up saying, I can't do this anymore. It's too toxic. The fighting is too much. I need to move on. And with the Three of Cups in reverse, no, it's not going to be a celebratory type of situation. Sure, it's going to be sad, but you're going to be okay. I just keep feeling over and over again that I need to say, you're going to be okay. You're going to get through this. All right, so let's get your oracle cards to close this out. And thank you again, you guys, so much for being here with me. I can't tell you how much I appreciate this. Okay, let's get cards for Capricorn. This is for April 2020, the next 10 days. What they want, that one. The Fates, okay. Okay, so we have a leg up, which is 34. That reduces to 7. This is you having the upper hand in the situation and being able to make decisions. 7s are really lucky. So you're going to have a lucky outcome with this. I keep telling you it's going to be okay. And then the Fates, and that's 17. So another 7. This was meant to happen. I know it's never easy to come out of any kind of a relationship, but this is how they want you to see things, that this was a fated situation, because the energy that's going to be coming towards you is something I don't think you expect. There's a lot of surprises. Okay, I'm just getting channeled messages now. You have a lot of things to look forward to, and what's on the other side of you getting through this situation is going to shock you. So I'm focused on the Star card. I don't think you understand how much forward movement you're going to have once you go through all of this, and it's going to happen really quickly. Some of you may be working on something that's going to put you out in the spotlight, and it's fated. And that's why you needed to get out of this relationship, so that you can move forward. It's going to give you the space that you need in order for this to happen. So I don't know who I'm channeling. I just saw somebody standing on a stage singing, and I also saw like a magician, but it was art. So creative. Something that's creative is going to really catapult you forward in the coming weeks and months. Give it some time and be patient, because it's coming. And then the fork in the road. That's a 13, which is actually a lucky number, and reduced is a 4. So that to me is saying the choice that you're making, as difficult as it is right now, is going to bring you the stability that you want. Not just stability around home, which 4 represents, but also you're going to feel stable within your mid body. I'm also a medium. I'm sure you guys see that in my name, but what I can do is visualize where people are imbalanced in their bodies. I can be a million miles away from you and do a body scan. And what I sense is that from your throat down to just in the core of your body, you've been holding a lot of stress, and this is going to be relieved once you make this decision. You're going to feel really good. I promise you. They just said 3 months. Give it a little bit of time, and things are going to take a huge right turn. So you're making the right decision, and they again want to confirm, so you know, if you're questioning yourself, you know that you're making the right choice. It has to happen in order for you to succeed in whatever area it is that you want to succeed. Okay, Cappy, that's your reading. I hope that helped. Please do like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I love you guys to death. Thank you for being my highest views last week. Hopefully this week you'll be my highest again. I look so forward to working with you guys and sharing energy and getting some really good messages for you. And I will see you next week. I am doing private readings. I've mentioned that before. I don't want to beat that to death. If you'd like one, it's in the description box. Just shoot me an email and we'll set something up. Big kisses. Have a great 10 days, and I'll see you in your next video. Love you guys. Take care.